If you want to create this animated guitar in Blender, let's see how you can build it. So first, get yourself a reference image. Mine is this one. Mine is this one. You can see it messed up its position and rotation. To fix that, just press Alt R, then Alt G. And now we will be making this guitar using this reference image. For that, let's add a cube. Move it by pressing G, and then to move in only in Y direction, press Y. So first we will be making it like little bit transparent by clicking it. Go here on the data. Now here on opacity, check this box and turn it down to like 0.5. Now select the cube and move it here just on this edge. Now we will be going in X-ray mode. For that, just press Shift Z. If your viewport doesn't look like this, just see that these two boxes should be checked, these blue ones. Now make sure your cube is selected, only your cube. Just move it just on the edge of it. Now press tab to go in edit mode. Make sure you are in face selection mode. Select this face, move it down just here. Now what we are going to do is just select this face and press S and press Shift Z to scale in only in X and Y direction. Now from here go on top view by pressing Z. Now you can see you have to just trace the lines by repeating this. Now just press E to extrude in Y direction. Get here, then press S for scaling, then Shift Z. Make sure to do it every time, so it will only scale up in X and Y direction, not in Z direction. Now repeat this whole process up to here. So let's hit the time lapse. I'm telling you, mate, it's gonna take a lot of time. So now your guitar should taking to shape now. Mine is a little bit messed up here, but make sure that your guitar looks good. So select the cube, right click and click shade smooth. Now you can see it messed up a little bit. You can just use then another option here on shade auto smooth. This should fix that. Now let's build the handle of it. For that, let's add another cube. We will be doing the same that what we have done just now, just tracing the lines. We go here on top view. Press G and X to move in only in X and Y direction. Press Shift Z again to go in X-ray mode. Now go in to press tab to go in edit mode. Select the top face, press extrude and repeat the process. It's not going to take that much long because it is pretty straightforward, nothing too difficult. Now your guitar is started to take shape. Now select this one cube, and scale it down in that direction. For that, just press S, then Z, and scale it down in Z axis. Wait a little bit up, like here. You can see to make it more good. Go again in tab mode. Go in X-ray mode. Select this face and scale it up. This should be good. Repeat that we have done in this one. Just shade auto smooth. Now let's make this hole in the guitar. For that, let's see what we can do. So now we will be creating this hole in the guitar. For that, we will be using a modifier. First, add a cylinder, scale it down, move to the place of the go in top view and X-ray mode. Just place it exact position where it is it. Now scale it down. For now, you can just hide the image. For that, select the image, then press H. Then scale it down. Make sure it is little bit like this. Move it up little bit like this. Now select the main body of the guitar. Then go here on modifiers. Now add modifier. Now Boolean modifier. On here on objects, click here on eyedropper and select this cylinder. Make sure it is on different. So what it does, it removes this cylinder from this cube. What I mean is, when you now hide this, see it make the hole like this. So we will be doing this. To unhide the objects, just press Alt plus H. Actually, we will now select this. We will be scaling a little bit more downward. Now down. We will be scaling our guitar more wide, more in that direction to make it more thick. That should look good. Now select the cylinder and press Shift D. What is that? It duplicate it. Now press S and then Shift Z to scale it only in X and Y direction. Now scale it down up to here like this. Now here on modifiers, now remove that cylinder and now select the cylinder that we have just duplicated like this. Now select the previous cylinder and repeat this process. Now when you hide the new cylinder, it should look like this. Scale it down so you can see it makes this detailed version of it. Now we will be adding a one more modifier to this cylinder to make the edges more smoother. Before that, just repeat this process to make it more smoother. Now we will be removing this cylinder permanently. For that, go on select the body of the guitar and go here on modifiers. Now on here, click apply. Repeat this process with this cylinder also. Now you can delete this cylinder and it will not mess up anything. So now select this cylinder and add another modifier called bevel modifier. Now as shown I click, you can see it made have some changes. Now here on amount, just make it more smaller up to your choice how much smoother you want. I think it should be good. I think no, 4, maybe 4. No, 6 should be good. Yeah. Now increase the segment to make it more smoother. You can just apply like this. For now you can just hide the image. You can see now your guitar is started to take shape. Now let's make the guitar's wire. Before that, we will be making this black thing. For that, you guessed it, we will be adding another cube. Move to the place. Make sure to move it only in X and Y direction. Now let's scale it down in that direction. Let's move it up. Now we will be creating it like a slope here. For that, go in edit mode. Now go in vertex selection mode. Select this vertex and move it down in Z direction. By selecting it, then press G, then Z, like this. Now press A to select all the vertices. Then hit Ctrl V to bevel it. Now bevel it. Now we will be making its vertex more smoother. Just same as we done here on the cylinder. Now go here on add modifier. Make sure it is selected. Then here on bevel modifier. Now let's make the wire. For that, let's add a cylinder first. Scale it down, move it up. Now press R and then X to move it only in X direction like this. Then on your numpad, just hit 90, type 90 to rotate in 90 degree, then press enter. Scale it down, go in top view, find it where it is. Can't seem to find it. Scale it up in Y direction, move it down, go in top view. You can just use like these white things on the image. Just make sure you move it only in X and Y direction. Now just press Shift D to duplicate it and repeat this process until you can do as many as you can. Now to move it in only in one direction, just come here on go in edit mode. Make sure you are in face selection mode. Select this face and then just press move, then G, then Y to move it in Y direction like this. It will make it easier. Now you can see that it is started to look like something. Now you can see it messed up a little bit here. Just select all these rods, move them a little bit up. Now let's make like something here to support them. For that, let's add a cylinder. Move it here, scale it down, move it up. Yeah, make sure to auto shade them. Scale it down in Z direction. Go in edit mode. Select top face, then press I to insert it like this to here. Then press E to extrude to here. Then press I, extrude another one like up to here. Now press I, E to extrude and then just left click. Then press E, then press S, then shift Z to move it only in Z and Y direction like this and up to here like this. Then press G, then press Z to move in only in Z direction like this. Now up to here it should look like this. What you can do is select this lower face and move it little bit down. Now just move it to the place where it is belong. Just scale it down a little bit too short. Maybe it's looking good. Ah, you can get the point. You get the point. Just repeat it. Now you can just copy it and move it in X direction and move it here. Do this like this. Like this. Now you can see it is started to take shape. Now just get these this side also. Now let's add these strip like thing. And now you can see your guitar is ready. So let's animate it. For that, first let's add a empty. Move it like on the middle of the guitar like this. Now select all the things by pressing A. Then at last make sure to select the empty at last. Then click Ctrl P. Then here on keep transform. Now what it does is when you move the empty, the whole guitar will be moving. Now let's rotate it. Make it move like this, like this. Let's move it up. Now move this little bit up. Let's make a like 4 second long animation. For that, just type 24 into 4. Now press I. Make sure that your empty is selected and you are on the first frame. Press I. Then here on rotate. Then go to the over last frame. For me, it's 97 to make the animation loopable. Now on here, select the empty, press R, then Z, then on your numpad, enter 3, right 360. Then click enter. Now then press I, then again on rotate. Now your animation is ready. Now just hit the space bar. You can see your animation is ready. To make it linear, make the speed linear. Now you can see that it starts little fast, then it slows down. Just hover over the timeline, then press T, then here on linear. Now your animation is ready. Thanks for watching. See you in next one.